Show me love, put your body on top of mine and hold me like you'll never let me go. It feels like I've been giving you the best of me and you just keep on letting me down. I can't taste it with your lips on mine that you don't love me like you did that night. I'm so nervous that you'll never feel the same and you'll never find a place in my arms. Hey, show me love, 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 show me love. I'm not asking you for much, just give me something to feel. Show me love, show me love, show me love. Call me up if you feel a little lonely. I wanna spend some more time with you, 'cause I'm anxious to know what you feel for me now. Just give me something. I can't taste it with your lips on mine that you don't love me like you did that night. I'm so nervous that you'll never feel the same and you'll never find a place in my arms. Hey, show me love, 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 show me love. I'm not asking you for much, just give me something to feel. Show me love, show me love, show me love. I can't taste it with your lips on mine that you don't love me like you did that night. I'm so
grab the end of this table.
that you'll never feel the same and
Don't
you'll
carry it,
never
you're set up.
find a place
No,
in
I need
my
your-
arms. Hey,
Okay,
show me
where are we
love,
going with-
show me love, show me
I'm
love.
gonna take that in my car.
Show me love, show me love.
How are you gonna
show
get these
me
tables?
love. I'm not asking you for much.
You're the man.
Just give me something to feel. Show
I'm
me
not the-
love, show me love, show me love.
Get ready for the push the button. I put the little arrows by the buttons that are supposed to pull. Shoot, Bitcoin got a breakout. Oh my gosh, did you get it? We're going to jump right. Don't blow up his account. Hey. Road Dogg ain't here. What goes on in this room stays in this room. I'm doing. It's alright. I like the tone of your voice. We're in the green. Well, speaking of green. Oh, dang it! Dang it, hot baby! My hot. Oh God, here comes trouble. Hello, Road Dogg. Hey, Abby, what's up? Hey, Sean. Road Dogg. You didn't pee in my chair again, did you? That only happened twice, Road Dogg. I apologize. That was disgusting, Sean. Hey, you got the buttons ready and everything? Oh, you know I'm an expert at this. Road Dogg, come on. Jesus. right, Sean. 10:31, Sean. Let's try to keep it timely. I'm always timely. 10:31, Sean. Oh, you mean hitting the button? Okay.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto, the Road Dog. Witnessing a Bitcoin breakout right now here on the 6-minute time frame, and well, I just couldn't help it. We put some money over into the BitUnix account over here, and I just now jumped in on that little sucker. I was going to wait and hopefully do it on stream with the confirmation here of this little guy, but now we got it, so it's not a big trade. Remember, we put $1,000 in this account. We moved $100 over into futures to see what we can do there, and been playing here and there. We're not up too much. We're at almost $102. We went up 2% almost. Totally. See if we can get something out of this. A small trade. We got $12 in margin. We got 17x leverage. I was using lower, but it just wasn't cutting it. For the small amount we got to be a little bit more risky. So trying to be careful there. Looks like we got a nice little breakout. I don't think she's going to go up too much further though. Let's go ahead and set a stop loss, just because that's just, when we're doing leverage, that's just good practice, right? I'm setting my stop loss below this trend line, below the 9-moving average here on the small time frame. That's about 103.072. How much does he put me back on that? Puts me back 87 cents. We can handle that. 6%. We're good. Go for it, baby. Let's do it. Aren't you supposed to have a target? Ideally, yes, you would. My target does number go up as high as it can. We'll go for this area over here. So we could put a target in and have it automatically close our trade, but I'm like, well, why do I want to do that? I have done it. I've done it a couple of times today, but sometimes I find myself getting stopped out with just a few pennies left, and that's why we only had 101. That was a nice move today. Bitcoin has done a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on. Let's get into it, shall we? Sean, did you get the news shut up? Sean, did you get the news? I can tell that you didn't. That's okay. I got it. I got you. We got it. We'll come back to that. So, Before we get too big, before we get too crazy, well, we'll look at it. There's another coin I want to take a look at, possibly put onto that account there. Maybe make a spot buy. Rune is at a juicy low price right now. So today it's been an interesting time in the market. So it was posted on this one early this morning. I stayed up all night last night. I was still awake when this little guy happened over here. All the way up and all the way down, and then all the way back up again and all the way down. We just been on a wild roller coaster ride today, man. There's actually been some great trading opportunity, just not. And you would have to use some decent leverage to really take advantage of that. But that's nice. That freaked a lot of people out right there. She came all the way back and look at the trend line. See the importance. I should have used this in my example. I should have used this as my example in class earlier tonight. The chart school thing. Bumped up, bumped all the way down, and keep on playing that trend line, baby. That trend line goes on forever. That trend line goes on forever. Keep on drawing that. Keep on drawing, baby. Yeah. Like you never drawn before. She came up and we got a lower high there. That was the first sign of trouble. You make a lower high. That's the first sign you want to look for. The trend might be starting to change. Let that be a note there. And then we broke the trend line, came back up, retested, said, I'm still going up, but the trend line tells you, you ain't going too far, buddy. You're probably not going too far. And sure enough. So that would have been a great place to get out at 105.5 because we didn't go much higher than that until we came back the second time around. And we dropped back down, bounced off of what appears to be a 618 Fibonacci there. I don't know if that's relative to what I'm looking at now, or no, it's not. It is not. It's not, but it is, but it's not. And here we are on Bitcoin. This looks like the start of a dirty Sanchez. Oh my gosh. What? So if I looked at trend, let's zoom out on Bitcoin and try to get a feel for what's going on. So it's mixed in the markets today. Look at all that sell pressure. So good to zoom out. Hey, I gotta give this little tool props. That little trade that we were talking about over here in the 6 minute. This little guy here, and actually it nailed it. I think I moved the line and it moved the things up, but this thing, and these lines change. I've noticed that they change as more information comes out. Where it was, yeah, this one. But yeah, the trade I took this morning, I got in. I got in right here. I used this tool. I said I'm going to play the Casper game, like Jason Casper does. And I actually did a short here, but she went back up and stopped me out. If it hadn't, I could have caught that move all the way back down here on that candle. But coulda, woulda, shoulda, have, whatever. I was just thrilled to see. Wow, this is a nice little tool. We might all just start using a little bit more here. Fixed range volume profile. When you're in a range, man, I think this one seems to really nail some things. Maybe that's how they, well, I mean, it is. That's how they say they're getting their juicy entries, is using this tool. Don't want to fade it. Well, there was that diamond pattern that's supposed to dump us to the downside, but it didn't. My comment was that they're half symmetrical triangle, and that I trust them about as much as I trust a symmetrical triangle, because a symmetrical triangle often wants to do the rabbit run, and that's where they break out on one side, and then they come. This is a rabbit run. This is a straight up rabbit run. We are ranging right now, is what this is telling me, what I'm seeing here. And I wonder, are we going to range up here a lot like we did? That still looks a little scary what we got there. We still broke a trend line. That was one of the biggest things I was looking for. That was a big thing for me, breaking that trend line. That's dumping back down to these $101 areas. That was a little scary. This was a welcome surprise, a big bump up, and I mean it. She went straight up to 105,000. Folks, are we in the jazz mood tonight? Maybe we should try something a little different. The music does affect my behavior. Let's try something just a little more, I don't know, housey or something. This is not bad. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Look at us pumping it, pump right now. We're at 104,600. I'm on a 6 minute time frame. We were going to zoom out. That's what we were going to do, weren't we? Zooming out here on the daily. So daily suggests maybe we broke a trend line. Yeah, I would say that we're weaning ourselves out of that. Daily still got a red candle going on, even though we're starting to pump right now. There are some signs here on the daily that we're starting to look a little concerning. We got a red dot on market cipher yesterday when we're going through all that droppiness and everything, getting us scared. Stochastics are still hanging up here pretty good. Now, we are in the seasonal market cipher. If you're following this indicators, it's 5 indicators just all squeezed together like some melted astro pop on the popsicle on a hot pavement or something. Just all melted together, but it looks confusing. But once you get used to it, I don't know. It's just intuitive, I think, just to look at it and get a grasp of the market. Yeah, it's got the stochastics RSI. This is momentum wave, which I never used before market cipher. The money flow, I've used money flow before, but I like this one actually. It's in the green. Declining. BWAP's coming down. This got some signs on the daily that she's getting tired, but we could be, what I was trying to say, we get into a season with these waves, momentum waves, where we just kind of fluctuate, and we go red light, or red dot, green dot, red dot, green dot, and all the while, you know, Bitcoin is can be still doing higher highs and higher lows. Hopefully we're in a situation like that. We are out of a green Ichimoku cloud, and I like that. This over here, this little patch of red and then a little patch of green. Now, I like the little patch of green. The little patch of red tells me we'll probably get some turbulence. So we're headed toward the weekend. So I wouldn't doubt if maybe we're just kind of sideways for most of the weekend, which that could be good. Could be good for altcoins. Now, altcoins are still taking a hit. The altcoins are still not looking all beautiful just yet. I knew I'd forget to put my MAs back on. I knew I would. All right, so here on the daily, we're above that green line, and as long as we're above the 9 moving average on any time frame, I'm not going to say a bad thing about price action because it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, which is work on going up. And as long as we're above a 9 moving average, we're in a strong trend, and especially on the bigger the time frames. You often use the weekly or a bigger time frame like that to look at these big moves with Bitcoin, and it respects it. When we do lose it, well, we were flirting with losing it here on the weekly, but we bounced up. If we do lose it, the next one we look for is the 21. Now, there are some gurus out there that are not privy to the 9 moving average or don't use it in their system, and you'll hear things like they knew when to get out of the trade or to sell when price was too far away from the 21. And I'm like, every time I hear that, I mean, not trying to be mean, but that's very subjective, and that doesn't tell me anything. But using a 9 moving average tells you what you need to know. You break that 9, close a candle below it, or you get a candle, position yourself below it there, confirming it, then yeah, you looking for down, and you'll be hunting the 21 and the 50 in most cases. Moving averages, that is. So my next target, I'm sticking with it, 111, right at $112,000 for Bitcoin, with another honorable mention coming over here at 116, 117,000, right at 117,000. There are also some measure moves that we were flirting with this. This was a, you can look at that as a roof pattern, which is not one that I commonly played. I'm familiar with it. A lot of people might see this as a descending triangle. That would probably be the most common, the most common play on that. People would see that as a descending triangle rather than a roof. But I would go with I would argue the roof. It's like everybody forgets about what happens on the left side of a pattern. We want to pinch the tip. But there's something that says something with this price going up and coming down like that. So it appears that Thomas Bukowski's roof pattern may have won over the diamond idea. And one of you guys, I'm sorry, I'm terrible about remembering, but one of you guys actually brought up the roof pattern. I was very impressed that you guys even knew about that. Let's take a look at that one, since we may be having a breakout of it, apparently, right? Let's see what it might be able to tell us. Can you find the R's? That comes after. What? Oh, look, a reversal pattern, but it didn't reverse. It went the other way. The roof pattern is one I discovered in early 2005. I thought of it as a half a diamond, but a friend called it a roof pattern, and that's more descriptive. This pattern is rare, and the performance isn't good either. That might be why we're going up instead of down. I'm cool with that. But here's one right here. The above figure shows an example of a roof chart pattern. Aren't you impressed? Prices crosses the pattern from top to bottom, touching the horizontal trend line at least 3 times, only 3 times, in minor lows. In this example, the upward breakout occurs when the price closes above the down sloping trend line. And that's exactly what we've seen happen right over here. So if you are here tonight and you mentioned that roof pattern, let me know, because you deserve a shout out for that. That was a good call. So measure move for the roof pattern is this guy. And we're going to label him as such right now. Measured move. Roof. Now, one thing that we didn't do is come over here and check out his multipliers, because he does this. This is kind of percentage meeting price target for up or down breakouts. Did we apply that? We might have applied that. We might have already done that. Maybe I did. I should have. That's where we take this little guy, that measure move that we took, and the easiest way I found to do this is you got to apply a multiplier. That sounds confusing as all get out, right? But your Fibonacci, just put it up there. Fibonacci from 0 to 1 is 100% scale, right? So 62 is just right above the 618, which he probably should have said 618. And if I had to guess, I would say that. We did do that. We did do that one. And we may have to fine tune this just a wee bit. Let's bring her down. That's what this one is. So this is a Bukowski measure. We already did all this. Well, that's cool. We're doing it again. And that's the Bukowski measurement for the root pattern. So if we're taking this as that pattern, and we got a breakout of it, just as Bukowski talks about, even though it's often seen as a reversal, and it can go the other way, as he noted, measure move still applies there. Let us get our price label here. I'm gonna put it over here. Right at 119,000 to 124.4 thousand are the targets for this root pattern. 2 possible targets for that. Well, that's even better than my little guys over here. I'm going to take this top one off. As soon as I do, it'll wick up there and we will say, those are some of my Fibonacci targets I've got, and based on where we retrace to, they got two different. These two ideas are so close together, but they could both be it. So I just went with the bottom one at 116. So I'm seeing the next target as possibly being 111, right at 112,000, just right at it. Might be just a little shy. It may just wick above it just a little bit. But that one is a great little place for us to be headed to. We're above the 9 daily moving average. We get the bullish cross of the 21 over the 50 moving average here. We are not inside a cloud at all. We're getting away from them. There may be a little dip back here. They may come. Oh, really? Okay, so look at this candle right here, this candle top. Your typical horizontal support resistance. And I want to pull a fib. I try to give a good example of how my fibs work out with support and resistance and stuff. And they usually do a really good job. And lately, finding the examples to talk about it just haven't been that forthcoming, have they? Regardless, this could be an area that we find support retesting 100,000 over this weekend. I can see that happening. What we got? Look at all that sell pressure. We got a lot of buy pressure too, though. Don't forget that. And it's moving us up and to the right with our candle bodies, but that's bearish when we go up and to the right like that. A rising channel is actually a bearish channel. You wouldn't think so because price is moving up, but anything that's rising up like that is bearish. They break to the downside eventually. And we might see that this weekend. That's what I'm getting from the Ichimoku cloud. So what kind of effects has this had on altcoins? Because it's a mixed bag out there, if you haven't noticed. Looking at altcoins, well, here on the weekly, this little guy, which we talked about here on the stream just a few days ago, right before she blasted off. And I mentioned that this one had a prophecy on it. Oh my goodness. Supposedly, the man who saw had a vision of Trump getting shot in the ear, described it like 6 months before it ever happened, and he's described some other things too here on YouTube. He's kind of interesting guy to follow. Not everything that he sees visions of comes to pass, because it's supposed to be like an intercessory thing. God shows him something, he's supposed to pray about it and get people to pray about it and hopefully change things. And some of the things he sees coming looks scary, but then suppose, you know, some of those things didn't happen because I don't know. But the things that did happen were kind of interesting. I mean, take that and figure what you will, but you know, he's been right more than once, so I've got to start looking at him. And he does document this stuff, so it's kind of interesting. But XCN Onyx coin was one that the Lords gave him that was supposed to do good. And at the time, when I first heard that, I looked at it and I'm like, really? This one? Tokenomics look horrible. It's got like 54 billion coins. But it is an interesting project. Maybe, I don't know. I'm in it. That little bag is shot the F up. I made sure I was getting it. I had orders. I was hoping she would drop and I would feel some orders coming down, but that never happened. She just decided to take off. So I have to add to my bag now in a higher place, but hey, that's cool. We'll take a look at that one too. But as far as the altcoins, let's take a look at Total 3. Yeah, I guess we should just stick there on the daily. We lost our 9 moving average on total 3, so we can talk bad about you. So like Bitcoin, we got a 21 crossing the 50, and that's cool. Might this be what we expect to see out of Bitcoin? It could be. We can probably very similar price action with Bitcoin. All those sell wicks up here, all the buy wicks down here. Lots of frenzy of lots of things happening here, buying and selling of altcoins right now. Saying the same things a lot like what's this here for? That has no purpose there. And we could also get a little flaky over this weekend. I hope we don't lose this trend line. How well are you established? Not most perfectly. We might not have established a great angle. This is an example of where I establish an angle and then come up to look for the channel that we're in, and we got a little something there, but there might be a better angle. So this one's just an idea. I don't consider that as legit just yet. I think we got some more confirmation. Now this could have been a bear trap idea, or we can let's include it now. As this trend line matures and develops. I won't include the wick, I'll include the candle bodies there. We don't need this guy anymore, he's got irrelevant. This line is basically our tops there. This is what we got to get past, and that's $1.15 trillion, or 1.05 trillion. So it looks like tonight we want to drop down a little bit, I don't know, a couple of old numbers. What is that? It's not much. We'll be losing a few billion tonight, and over the next day we bounce around. It's just that normal stuff. Looks like we got a nice little retest idea of this breakout trend line. Most oftentimes you will see price breakout and come back and retest either, the breakout price. It can, weird as it is, it can come there and bounce, or it'll come down and maybe catch on another trend line. They can do that, or it may come down here to this trend line and either bounce or ride it down a little bit. And I hate that. That sucks when that happens. And I have not found a way to be able to tell if they're going to do that ahead of time or not. But I'm always looking for ideas that will give that away. So our altcoins be dropping, except for a few of them, like Onyx coin, which has went up 4x, or did a 5x, 400%. Yeah, that'd be a 5x in 1 week. Yeah. Does anybody else get an Onyx? Anybody that when we were talking about it, you say, hey man, that looks like an interesting coin. I'm not one of those guys that say, hey, who's in this trade with me? Who got it? Because I never. It amazes. I never expect anybody watching my show to jump in on any trade that I'm in or setup I'm in. This is us talking ideas here. The idea for the show is that we look at the charts, and hopefully you're trying to learn some charts, or you just like screening through coins that we do, things like that. But the comparison, I'm your second opinion. You need to rely on your own TA. If you don't have TA yet, TA skills, then that's what this channel is for, to help you pick those things up. And I share what I do. Hopefully you can add these tools to your toolbox, develop your own style. But that's it. You got to develop your own system. It may be similar to mine. It may be totally different from mine, but you got to find one that works for you and makes sense to you. This is what I found that makes sense to me. And I've dug hard to put these things together, and I'm just sharing what I've got, my method. And you might take something away from it positive. You might hate some of the things that I do. I don't know. But anyway, it's all about trying to figure out this market, figure out the support and resistance, the pivot areas of where the price will change its trend, and then how we can best capitalize on it. Whether we're going to take a long-term game, making that good old long-term money, which requires a lot of patience, but it pays out much better than anything else you'll find. Or we play maybe a little leverage in it, maybe spot margin positions, swing trading, maybe perpetual futures. There's options out here. Maybe we even carry this over to the stock market, because everything that you learn over here works on any asset. Doesn't matter what it is, commodity, security, price action is price action. It is all the same everywhere. And all these principles work beautifully. Why, it helped me get Tesla. And MicroStrategy's had some good deals. And I gotta say, if you have a regular account does stocks and you're not in MicroStrategies because it's kind of cheap, that's the one that keeps giving back. That one I'm amazed at. That stock split, it did a 10-to-1 split. That's where your wealth is coming from. You buy MicroStrategies right now and hold that sucker for the rest of this bull market. You want to get rid of it after, when we sell Bitcoin, of course. Yeah, you do. But the opportunities for him to just do another stock split, I mean, there might be one or two in the next 10 months or something. There could be at least one. I'm expecting. Yeah. And oh man, that's gorgeous. It just keeps paying itself over. I think I deleted. I think I wiped that account out, and then it grows right back. And I'm like, this is amazing. All right, so let's shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's hope I got my microphone on and all that good stuff. So I saw Strega. Let's say hello to everybody. Chris Klein and Strega. Duality Crypto. Smash that like button. I like the way you're thinking there.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ward PC says early, which is good because I was late myself to the class. Yes, I did oversleep. I woke up and it was 8 after 10 or 10 after 8, and I was like, oh man, no. Toshi is now on Coinbase. Is that what happened? I saw that it was up, and I paid myself a little. I didn't close my positions, but I took a good chunk because it went up a good chunk, right? And I recommend other people will look at Toshi too. That's on my list of things to look at right there. We got Glittery Marshmallow and Jason. Duality Crypto. Kelly L. Hey, welcome. Where's the twerky? Where's the twerky? The twerking turkey? Oh, we got a request for the twerking turkey. Your wish is my command. I'm glad to have you here, Kelly. See, Longacre is asking for Peppy. Let me go ahead and get my request thing out there. We still got to go do the Layer GG news because we need to talk about that. How long have we been going? 32 minutes. I need to bump this up. Okay, so what I'm trying to do. Okay. Oh man, is it not working? There it goes. I think that worked, didn't it? Let's make sure that. Yes. So I'm going to put this little marker up here. Submit your coin request, and I'll try to remember to get the ones that from above here. But if you can, type them below there. I'll definitely see them there. If I miss it, I will definitely see it below there. I'll say it that way. All right. So I got my eyes open. Jason says, "Damn it, Sean! I say that a lot."
Yeah, you really do.
Damn it, Sean! I'll be doing hey dudes and duders. I like that. That's cool. Duality Crypto says, LFG. That stands for looks effing great, right? Oh, the turkey, golden brown. I've been working on my tan today. If you haven't noticed, stick my little turkey head in the oven. Just got to rotisserate it around a little bit, pour the little. I've been using baby oil, but I mean not baby oil, but the olive oil. That's kind of, really good for the skin. Olive oil got a lot of nutrients in it there, and get that nice tan. And do I look orange? Oh my God, was I in there too long? Now I'm orange turkey, like the orange man and the orange coin. We got Sin and Bullish on Parade, Sicario. So most of my bags yesterday need some suggestions on some Degen plays. We should be seeing some pretty good chart setups, I think, with the big drop. Zelinda, Bank of Japan, what are the rates? 25 basis points. I saw that. That's the only thing that I can see why we're not blasting off with all the positive news is fear of that Bank of Japan unwinding, whether it's FUD or they're actually, I don't know the details of it. I've just seen some mention. I've just noticed that that narrative of the Bank of Japan is starting to pop back up again, but I haven't dug into it. So, but yeah, I saw that last night about all that. Bitcoin started pumping. says Linda. As soon as the news came out, weird. That's I didn't know that. Or I didn't put those. I wasn't thinking about it. I thought about it for the drops, but the pumps and the dumps. Yeah, that's good. It's probably a nice little manipulation tactic to try to get Bitcoin as close to 100,000 as we can get it before we start popping off. Is what it's starting to look like. And I mean, it's getting less and less likely that we will hit anywhere around 85 to or 70,000, 77,000 or $85,000 over the next 7 days. It's starting to look like it's shaping up the way it's supposed to, especially with the good news coming out with crypto today. We'll start talking. We'll get into some of that too. Hyman Awadi, how's it going? Please, if you can, look at grass. Grass has been doing. I still ain't got any. I still don't have any grass, and I probably still don't have a hopium button either, do I? Why don't you work anymore, hopium button? I mean, could that be why? Hopium button, why don't you work? Where are you, Hopium? And my leg button doesn't work either. Moon rocket works. Okay, well, we're still out of smoke. We can still get steamy around here, though. Don't get it twisted. That's fire. Fire, 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 fire. All right. Okay, stop. We were in the chat. Root pattern Bukowski taking credit. I can barely read at a grade 4 level. It was you, right? Yes. That was.
For those of you out there that have hit that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
As much as I would love to blame that on Sean, that was totally me. Don't look at me that way. With the bow down time.
Take responsibility, road dog. Be a man.
Shut up, Sean. All right, and we got sub. The carry trade unwind. Last time they raised rates was back in April, and then again in I remember August. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I don't want to go through that again. So that is a scenario that could. I mean, we've seen it before. I mean, I'm just sitting here saying it's less likely that we will see those areas because we're up here. But a black swan event. Oh, I mean, gosh darn it. Well, let's hope and pray. We don't need that crap going on at this point in the market. We're on the bulls ready to go, so we don't need that. And there's probably got some people freaked out. All right, I'm going to come back to the chats. I missed you. If I didn't say hello, I'm so sorry. Matty Ghost, OG1. Let's go take a look at the layered GG news and get the alpha that's headed and what's happened in crypto in the last 12 hours. Sean, take us to the newsroom, please. Sean. Thank you, Sean. Sean, you didn't get this set up, did you? I can tell. All right, so what has happened in the last 12 hours in crypto? Well, Trump signed an executive order calling for a major overhaul of the cryptocurrency policy, including a study of national digital asset stockpile, a ban on central bank digital currencies, and the creation of a new working group on digital asset markets. So that's called a coup. Can't complain about that. Can we copy that and put it over here? Trump's executive order on the National Digital Asset Stockpile directs a working group to establish guidelines for building a stockpile that may be derived from cryptocurrencies seized by the federal government. That's interesting. I don't know they'll figure out how to do it, what they need to do. I didn't think they could immediately do that. I thought they had to be sold off, but that's usually the norm, to sell them off and then, I guess, replace it. But, you know, if we're going to do with common sense, but why are you taking people's crypto anyway? They probably took a lot of it wrongfully. And I'm surprised that Ross Ulbricht has any left. I figured that definitely they would have took everything. That's what they usually do. Yes, we got it. No, we don't. Hand clappy. Why are you no worky? I've lost my hand claps. I don't know why. All right, we have no hand claps. Trump promised at the Davos Forum to make the U.S. the world capital of AI and cryptocurrency. Yeah! Yeah! I'll clap myself. Yay! Trump called on the Fed to cut rates immediately. The upcoming FOMC is scheduled for January 29th, which could affect the rate decisions. OpenAI has released Operator, this first AI agent tool that can perform web-based tasks on behalf of users. AI is getting really cool as hell. So I want to take a moment to talk about all the AI crypto projects out there. We got new tokens coming out for every little thing. Oh, we're going to mess with AI here and AI here and AI here. The real AI that's out there that's not associated with tokens, there's a lot of these things that are just outpacing the development of these crypto projects and what they're doing. I'm just saying, a lot of these projects are going to be money grabs. We got to realize that. I'm sure we might find something that's legit and something that might work as maybe some kind of company in effect. But AI and blockchain technology are two different animals. They can feed off of each other very well, very synergistically, but they are two separate things. We got to keep that in mind. The coin does not equal the AI. But that's cool. So now that we're just getting more things that can, we're going to have our own Jarvis, just like Iron Man. Hey, la la la, do this and do that. No, yes, that's going to be so cool. You're already seeing it where it can read your computer screen and help you walk through things and give you tutorials, just live, like you got a buddy right there just walking you through stuff, sitting there talking to you. That's what I'm seeing from Google AI Studio. It looks amazing. And it just keeps growing faster and faster. Binance Labs rebrands as YZI Labs and announces expansion of its investment to Web3, AI, and biotech. CZ is big on biotech, like CTI, Clintex, and some of the others that we've been following here on the channel. Binance founder CZ joins the team, actively participating in investment activities and providing direct mentorship and coaching to founders. U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve pretty much confirmed, CZ tweeted in response to the appointment of Cynthia Lummis, who had been advocating for a U.S. Strategic Bitcoin Reserve. As chair of the Senate Subcommittee on Digital Assets, Cynthia Lummis is now the chair of the Senate Banking Subcommittee on Digital Assets. And of course, Elizabeth Warren's just bitching about everything like Elizabeth Warren likes to do. Her name should be Karen. It should be Karen Warren. Karen Elizabeth Warren, that's what I'm going to start calling her. I saw an article right before we came on live that she's pissed off about the Trump and Melania coins being out there, and there needs to be an investigation. There needs to be a recount of the votes in Massachusetts, because I swear you guys got to be smarter than to vote for that. Whatever she is again. Trump's WLFI bought an additional 379 Ethereum worth about 10 millions and about $2.65 million worth of TRX and 10.6 million coins of Tron. They also staked 4,700 ETH on Lido Finance. Justin Sun announced the official launch of USDD 2.0, an algorithmic stablecoin, issued by the Tron DAO Reserve. He said the 20% APY promotion will officially begin on February 1st, 2025. Last time that happened was USDT on the Luna chain. Blew up huge. It was massive. 20% interest. All you got to do is put your money in there and lock it up, and then you get 20%, which is humongous. That's what had Wall Street and some of those players over there kind of, what the hell is crypto doing? Huh? And how do we get some? But then what happened? It became depegged. And then it ended up crashing the market and giving us a very deep, that deep bull bear market that we had. It unwound everything. If that hadn't happened, we would still have FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried and all that. It unwound all of that. just a cascading effect. So there's a warning. That's a warning on that. I would exercise caution because history does show that, well, when they break, it breaks every damn thing. AI16Z revealed some of the tokenomics updates. Remember, Three Arrows Capital and some of the big guys were using USDT. They were taking advantage of that. The big players, the VCs, got caught up in all of that. It was the greed and the stablecoin and the 20%. That was the unwinding of crypto. Justin Sun announced its official launch of USDT 2.0 now. Oh, yeah, we did that. AI16Z revealed some of the tokenomic updates, dev updates. They teased. Ooh, tease. Several updates, including agent market space, AI coal, meme coin trading, and more. Let me give you a little repost here. And a like. We are now 46 minutes in the show. We gotta speed this up. Sean, we gotta speed this up. Let's get back to the charts, people.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, let me come back to the chat now. OG1, what's the shaking road? Oh, just keeping those vibes high. All right, so I put my thing there. Okay. All right. I'm going to come back here and just... Wow, should I do it now? I'll go ahead and get the ones I see now. OG1 says orange is in. So Floki's Angel says link. Dowdy Crypto says, I have a long on Pepe and Doge. Do I hold on and add to them or take a loss? Oh no. I thought Pepe was doing okay. OG1, if there's an FOMC meeting come up, then usually the market tanks. Oh, I'm sure that they will have fun. Usually on FOMC days, the market makers like to run it up and down. They like, let's really play with our emotions on those days. All right, let's start taking a look at some coins. First one we'll look at is Onyx Coin XCN, which is, you don't want to buy it now. I don't believe. You best wait for a pullback. And even then, they're not guaranteed to come, like it didn't come to me to fill all my orders I had for it. It's, oh man, did you hit 3 cents yet? Not yet. It's at 2.5 cents. From way down here at the fractions of a penny. And this is where I was looking at it over here. All three. When was this? This was March. That was last time. Have I had you that long too? That's what I've had. I think I had this over in XC. So maybe I still got that bag over there. Oh, I hope I do. And then I think I bought somewhere right around here. Because I'd seen about it, and I know we got to rise up, but we got a pullback, and I took advantage of that, and I was buying the breakout area at 0.002, and now we did a 10x or more. It's done more than 10x, hasn't it? From that area. I didn't put in a whole lot either. I was going little. I wish, more than 1,000%. Yeah, 10x right there. So we don't know if she's got a top end, so it's kind of hard to figure out what's going on with it. Where are you from? Over here. Let's check her out on the 1 hour chart and see what we got be able to figure out. Are you at the top area by chance? Wow, look at you. You doing a 3-wave? Looks like you're on a 3-wave. If you're on a 3-wave, we could be going right up here to the 3618 area. She's already at the 2618 area, finding some resistance there. Breaks above it. We have a good chance of doing that, and that means you need to take profits there. By the way, so I'm going to go ahead and. I'm going to put a limit order there. That's at 3.26 area. 3.25 will probably work, even though that's a psychological number. Wow, that's my little bag's worth almost $1,000, and I think I just put $100. I think $100 is all I was able to put in. at that point. I was going to buy it cheaper, and I was going to buy $100 each time it came down to my levels, and all I got was $100 in. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. So 3, 2, I'll go 3, 2, 4, and also 25% of my bag there. Well, if we give me $290, which gives me almost a 3x from what I put in, for my return and still got a bag. Hell to the yeah! Hell to the yeah! Well, that button works. All right, so XE, she's got to top out before we get a pullback, and maybe if we do get a play like that, then she could pull back. I quit pulling the wrong things in there. She could pull back to this area. Well, this is back to the 618, which is the 1618, back to around 2 cent area. So we could be pulling back there from there, or maybe back to the 2.5 cent area, just a little shy of where we are right now once we get up here. So that's kind of the game plan I got for Onyx. She should be doing fine. Elliot, you got anything to say about Onyx here? Oh, snap. You're saying this is a 5 wave? Can I get this stuff off of here? Oh, wait. Oh, you counted this stupid though, Elliot. I don't get into it. Your 1. Yeah, where's your 2, Elliot? This looks weird. Oh, all right. Well, he counts as 1 wave over here. I don't always agree with that. But then again, I'm not the Elliot wave expert. I'm still looking for that. He's suggesting that we might be topping out here. I don't see that just yet, Elliot. I just don't. Let's see what you got then, Elliot. We got you 1. We got you 2. And there's your 3160 right there. I don't for your 3. No, Elliot. I'm disagreeing with you, Elliot. I'm disagreeing with you. Me and Elliot are having a trade war, right? All right. A war of the analysis. All right, let's move on to Toshi, because it's been doing pretty dang awesome. So it just got listed on Coinbase, is what you guys said. You think you're on a 3 wave, do you? Getting a retracement to a 4. Let's turn you off, Elliot. I don't want you messing with me. There's the little bicycle. There's the races we're going off to. Still looking for this Bukowski measure move 0.00078 area. We are in the 7s, right? Or we dropped back down. We got into the... Mine was saying I was selling mine at 07 area. Or at least that's what I expected when I put a sell button in over there on the Coinbase wallet. I'm doing all mine on the Coinbase wallet. But nice going. So yeah, still looking for this, and then we got this 272 fib area at 0.00086. So I'm thinking we can possibly see another 25 to 38% gains from where we are right now out of Toshi. We came out of this big ass falling wedge, broke out of it, did all this stuff. Well, I just need to take that off. That's just distracting. You know, nice breakout, full retracement, and this sucks when that happens. But hey, great place to buy again at fractions of a penny. It's done pretty much about 7x from there, hasn't it? From this bottom to where we are there. No, it hasn't. Wait a minute, we're at 0.00012. Oh, okay. My math is flawed. It's done almost about 5.5x. Pretty cool. Not bad for a little meme coin. Making a higher high, make a higher low, may come back and retest these areas 0.0004. So I wanted to make sure I had some dry powder available in case we do come back and retest those areas. Looking good, Toshi. Looking good. Toshi. Oh, that's not the right button. But Toshi and XEN Onyx Chain, they're having a fun time. While other things like Rune seems to be tanking. And Rune might be at a good place. Oh my gosh, are you for freaking real? You're down that low? Rune is down to $2.20. She's dumping. Is there some news about Rune? I'm on the 4 hour and I'm watching these things cross over and I'm like, what's going on here, Rune? So look at the daily, 800, 600, 300 up here. We can snap back 200s here. I mean, so I had this little trend line here, and actually there's a gap there. It needs to go up just a little bit, doesn't it? Oh, there we go. Well, Rune may be at a good place to buy, and let's see if we can figure something out for Rune here. Oh my goodness, are you seriously going to try to get $1.86? Are you for real? Oh my God. I mean, we dropped from $7, people, all the way down to $2.26 where we're at now, with the possibility of coming down to $1.86. More than likely, wick down here, come back in here and get it in the trend line, and then it probably will start recovering. So ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like to do is take this time and make a small little purchase with our new account that we got over here on Big Unix. Links in the description below. Guess I should throw that out there, shouldn't I? Because this is going to be our giveaway fund here on the channel. We're going to take this account, worth somewhere around 1,000. This might be less right now, because I did pick a. The boy put an order in for Cerebro, and Sean fat fingered it and almost put the whole bag in there by accident. Stupid Sean, control yourself. I did it on purpose. I wanted it. You're not. You have no more access to this account, Sean. But our perpetual trade's up 78 cents on it. We only have $100 over here. We got $900 over into the. Here we go. So now we're down. Are we down $100? Are we? Dang, Cerebro must have been tanging. Might be a good. Might need to pick up some more Cerebro. But right now, I want to take a look at Rune. So let's go over here and let's look at Rune. Oh, we're already there? Is that Rune? No, that's Bitcoin. You don't have Rune? Are you kidding me? You got a ton of coins, but every time that I'm looking for one that I want, it's not here. Why is that, BitUnix? Rune. Is it Thor? Okay, well, I guess we're not going to do that then. All right. Well then, okay, BitUnix. Holy crap! You're killing me. Rune. Pardon me, I got an emergency function. I've got to make sure that my position is safe here. May have to close out some things there. Okay. And Rooney, where did you go, Rune? Bear with me a moment. I'm sorry. No wonder the stream lasts so long. Yeah, but. Rune is just dropping like a rock. All right. Got me position covered. We're good. Can you come down to 115? Oh my God. I can't imagine what would bring us down that low. Let's do one other. Oh, shoot. We're going to take all this off. Is that a Gottlieb? Oh, you pulling a Gottlieb on me? All right, so also our 886 retracements, right? Oh, that's where you actually went to. So the bigger fibs seem to be nailing it a lot better than my 2.7s on the local. Yeah, I got to remember to always zoom out. So the 2.7 or the 886 deep ass retracement on that. Maybe we bounce. I like this idea better for the 886, to be honest with you, than it coming down to that white one. Now we zoomed out. It could still wick down there, but hopefully it doesn't, because it's wicking below this trend line, which has only these two areas of support there. So I'd like to see it come back up and actually solidify this guy somewhere. Was it about 234? If we can do that, I like that idea. We may wick down here, but this guy down here is probably not going to be hit. I hope not, because you're going to piss me off, Rune, if you go down that low. You just are. You're 218? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, I got something for you, Rune. I got something for you, baby. All right, I'm taking care of my ring bags. So was that the bottom two? Oh, you went all the way down to just right at $2, 203, something like that. Well, that's on the daily. Here on the 1 hours, that's where she dumped in the past couple of hours here. She's just been tanking. And, ooh. Are you going to find support there or not? It's questionable. She doesn't have to. She could come down. I like that. That looks good. They're fanning out. Oh, Rune, watching it drop in the moment here. Oh, stochastic's headed down. Why you suck, Rune? Let's take a look at Link. See how Link is doing. Zoom out to a bigger time frame. 4 hours should be good. Ichimoku Cloud looking awful welcoming for us to come into it. I hope we don't, Link. We'll zoom out to the daily. So we had a breakout of this guy. You could look at it as a falling wedge if you like. Could have also been a channel idea. A weird looking channel. The falling wedgie looks a lot nicer. The old falling wedgie with the old measure move. Did we already do the measurement? We haven't. Let me take a Bukowski measure move here real quick. And shortcut. Pull your fibs. Go just a little bit right above the 618, come all the way back down to the 0 line. Put it at the breakout. And then we should probably come right back to the top here. Double top. Could be setting up for a double top scenario. Let's keep that in mind. It will be resistance there, so that makes sense. So $30 chain link. For the Bukowski measurement, man. Which should be kind of, yeah. Which comes out to be really close to what you would get if you just go from top of the trend line to the bottom. So either way. Sometimes there's a difference between them. Sometimes they're just right there together. And now you see some people do this. Now they're on to something, but I don't think they understand the principles behind it. We'll take it. Of course, they don't ever wait for the breakout. They just put it wherever they think it's going to and call, you know, to the upside. But there is an idea, but it would be, you would be placing it down on the down here, and that would take us up to this guy at 38.95. Well, that would be the accurate way to do this. Is AB equals CD move is what it's called, and it's called a bearish move, believe it or not, because once it gets up here, it's a pivot point, and it should have a steep correction. Doesn't Thomas Bukowski talks about sometimes they will keep on going, meaning they'll get a little pullback and then they'll keep on going bullishly. At this point in the market, we can probably expect a lot of that. That's why you keep seeing. It's my explanation for why you see a lot of these playing out for me when I use them. So 38, huh? I think we take that one off the table. There was just the top of the trend line. So looking for maybe $30 leak. We're above the 9 moving average on the daily, so we're still good. Still got some work to do with moving averages and things, but so there might be a pullback. And I believe we just marked that 22, or we had it there. Oh, let's take it. Let's adjust it. No, we didn't. Oh, is that the 0.5? Yeah, you can. 23 could hold too. If it holds at 23, that's a strong. I'm going to put you up there. We want to see if that guy can hold. And what does it say over here? 23.79. So right there in that area, 23.79, 23.80. Might see a pullback. It could come deeper. It could come all the way back down to this trend line and touch it. So let's keep those ideas. Good opportunities to buy Link's a strong project in my personal opinion. All right, let's take a look at grass. 25 beautiful people hanging out with me. How's it going? Glad to have you here. Ooh, grass getting on a discount. Now we can talk about it. Let's clear you out. Well, I'm glad that I waited on you then, grass. So this little tool, pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So $1.80? Is it time to buy grass? Now she got up to about close to $4. About 3 or 4 times there. Point of control is at 247. And if we do catch a bounce here, like we often do, can make 37% gains to get back there. Coming back to the top of the channel would let you moonbag this. So finally, I think there's a great opportunity here for grass token. All right, let's share that with the group. I like this one. Maybe it'll remind me to buy some. That's not you. There we go. This is grass. Daily chart. Looks like a nice bottom. This is the FRVP, fixed range volume profile. Is a range beast. I like what I'm seeing there. I think we got a good chance. Let me pull my stuff out. Fibonacci's out. And I'm going to put this little guy here about 160. There might be a wick down there. Sometimes you can, I mean, it doesn't always just bounce right off this blue line, but it did for me today on Bitcoin. It nailed it. I mean, it did a great job nailing the bottom and the top. This too was kind of really amazing. Let's see if that can hold. But there might be a wick down to that 618. I can see that from what I'm seeing here. Let me check just a few other things. Fib wise. You are at a 113 right now. 272 would be right around that 618 area. And that 618 area that I got is only as accurate as, you know, the starting run. I mean, if this just happens to be when Bybit happened to list it, was right here. Don't know what was happening before here. So, I mean, there can be a margin of error as to how accurate anything that I pull from here is. So that's why I wanted to check the other ways too. And considering that, let me also try this one. See if we got a bigger idea. Oh, now that kind of, that has some little confluence with that idea. Okay. So we're going to watch, and there's a possibility it might bounce right here or even come down to 160. So, all right, let me come to the chat and we'll go get the big list on. If I missed your coin, I will. If you go ahead and type it, by the time I get down to the bottom of it, we'll have it. And it's Degen time, ladies and gentlemen. It is we've been going for an hour and 12 minutes, and we'll take this last 45 minutes. Tick tock, tick tock. All our coins all the time, very bigly. What do you think about all the alt season FUD? We didn't look at Bitcoin dominance, did we? I let Bitcoin dominance guide me toward altcoin season. And as long as Bitcoin dominance is going up, there ain't no altcoin season. It's only when Bitcoin dominance drops like this that we get that was just a taste, and that was a sweet taste. That spoiled a lot of us. We were like, oh my God, this might really work, right? 29 people. Hey, thanks for hanging out. You guys are just awesome, I gotta say. And thank you for hitting the like button.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Where's the clappy clappy? Shakira works. Why are my buttons not working, Sean? Sean, what are you doing to my buttons? For real, now. Oh, did I screw that up? Something is amiss. We got no hand clappies anymore. That's crazy. All right. That makes me sad. I want the hand clappies. All right. Let's go back to the chat here. Okay, okay. Did we do link? Did we look at link? I forgot. I think we did. We did look at link. FOMC in Thessaloniki is same time as new moon. Oh, yay. That's new moons are usually not that favorable for us. We usually get a little bit of a droppy. It's not every time, but it's enough that you want to, consider that idea for confluence for any other ideas you got. More money says make it go brrr. Official Jerome Powell coin. Well, don't miss out. Get in early. Strega says I've had so many of these and rotated out. The memes. Wow. Rune played the sad music. I know that was sad. Rune long liquidations. 101.07 thousand crushed at 3.02. The Rune Bulls have just struck hard, wiping out what was that 1.073 worth of long positions at 3. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think they were going to go very much below 3, but wow. Safe Moon, supposedly new. OG1 says they got it on futures, right? Rune? They've had it on there for a while though, right? Because it was newly listed somewhere and they decided to tank it. Check Safe Moon. Okay. Haven't looked at that one in a minute. See Longacre, Thorchain, is that Rune? Yeah, that's it. Thorchain and Rune, yeah. Which, you know, that's one of my plays I've got for this time. I'm hoping she does well. I'm counting on it doing well. Now it's back out where it's almost down to where I was accumulating it. I was getting it around $1.60, $1.80 right through there. So that makes me sad that we about round tripped it and I took some profits along the way, but still. Julian Allegria. Hey, what's up? Glad to have you here. Have y'all looked at Solana? I have not looked at Solana yet. I'll put that on the list here. EW, hey, welcome to stream. Hey, Rodog, you ever looked at Trog on Mexi? I have not, but we can. I was going to look at FWOG, but I forgot to. Question. How do you get the price in the speech bubbles? Oh, you mean the... okay, I think I know what you're talking about. So if you're on TradingView or your exchange, which uses TradingViews, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 icons down, it will probably say text. I have trouble finding this all the time. That's why I put a star on it, so it puts it on a little toolbar that I got on the bottom of the screen. I don't think you guys can see it, but I've got a little toolbar up down there. Well, this little guy. But yeah, he's right there. And it's not the call out, it looks the same, but this is the one that says price label. And if that's what you're talking about. What was that? Oh, we're on percents, okay. And what is call out? I think call out, is it text? Yeah, you can add text and do that too. Hi, Mom. Bobby S says, ideas of getting out of Super before it goes down any further. Okay, let's take a look at Super real quick. That sounds like an emergency. Somebody else had something earlier. Did I forget it? Bearish megaphone pattern going bearish. 786 would be the next area we're looking for. Those look good. That looks really good though. Now, the cool thing that I have found is that with these patterns, I've found that usually the break to the downside is not that bad, so that 786 area actually looks about right for it. Let me just check my measurements here. Oh look, we can lower it to 77. Don't that make you feel better? Does that make you feel better? Does it make me feel better? With the possibility of a okay, I wouldn't put this out of the, I wouldn't put this, oh gosh. Why? I mean, other than Bitcoin dominance and the alt, do we look at total 3? So for Super, I can see these targets right there. So your question, but now this is on the daily. Let's look at some things here. There's some weak divergence there. It's called exaggerated divergence. There's like a third kind where basically one of them goes flat. Like beneath the RSI, for instance, right now it's flat, but yet on price action it's coming down. And actually, that's the opposite of exaggerated. It's still a weak form though. And a lot of times you'll see price action might go that way, but then your RSI is coming down on the toppy tops or the bottomy bottoms. So let's go to a smaller time frame, the 4 hour, see what we got. Is there a chance that you can find some support right where you're at? There is. There is. And if we can, she will likely come back and at least, that was the wrong one. I would look for it to come back and retest this area, that 236 area, because that's with our fib strategy. That this is our accumulation discount zone that's awesome to buy in unless we roll over here, and then we can be coming down to these areas down here. However she wants to do it. It looks like 79 cents could be on the radar. I hate to be bearish, but it does look like it could happen. If we can get back above this, look, a shoulder, head and shoulders to the upside, and maybe, or like a double bottom. You could be doing that down here around the 618 area. You need to get above that 618 area though. So there's some ideas where we can make a comeback. And one of the biggest ideas I would like to share why we could, even though this looks like it's out in limbo, we might be catching here. 800, 600, 360 moving averages, they're beautiful, and they're up here, and that means that we can come back up to these areas. It may take us a minute, but we should be coming back up to 134 and 150. So it looks like we got a little flush out going on some of these altcoins. And what gets wicked off and gets candlestick, you could come all the way back down to 92 cents, but you are at a 786 and holding that retracement from this move. And if we can get back above this area, 382 Fibonacci or a 618, there was a 618 that we lost, a 382 if we regain it. They all overlap. They're good. If we can get past above that 110 area, then we might be okay. And we should be. It should be okay if we can get past there. So I would say look at that. But if we start losing that, and especially if we lose this 93, we're headed towards 79. And that would suck. It would suck to see altcoins take such a hit right now. But here on the hour, most of them are coming up, except for, oh, you're at 199? For real? Rune, come on. Tighten up your game. Did I put my orders in? Rune, you're freaking killing me here, dude. Hold on, let me take care of me positions here. Make sure we get me. You coming down to that? Oh, that's an 886 area. Now she's coming down to our 113. You want to tap it? You want to tap me? Come on, tap me. Come on. Where are we at? We're at 187. Have I got an order in there? We might be. And then what were we here? This was 203. And here she is, just a dropping and a dropping. A dropping and a dropping. It looks like you want to touch it. Do you want to touch it? You want to touch it? You got some bullish divergence here on the 5 minute. 5 minutes got some bullish divergence forming here. RSI has just been, man, look at that, just burned up. It's on fire. Very, 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 very oversold here. RSI has broken above the signal line here on the 5-minute. That looks interesting. She's got some work to do, but she's on her way up, look like. Ride that pony, baby. Ride that pony to the upside. We got the green dot on the 5-minute. Oh my goodness. And I see some more buy orders starting to come in on the exchange here with Rune. So looks like we're getting some activity going on there. Where were you guys on this whole drop down? Oh, Rune. Oh, Rune. What the hell? Clearly you're not my Lambo coin. The Ichimoku cloud does not look good there, though. Nor does it look good there. Nor does it look good here with rolling over the 9 movement. What the hell, Rune? What the hell? Is there some Rune news? We gotta find this out. What? Let's just in, ladies and gentlemen. Market news, Thorchain is facing a debt crisis. Validation notes a suspended network operations and a vote on restructuring plan is underway. Chaincatcher news, according to ex-user TCB, Thorchain is currently in a state of insolvency. This was 28 minutes ago. This came out literally about 30 minutes ago. Data shows that Thorchain's current liabilities include 97 million in loans, Ethereum and Bitcoin, and approximately 102 million in savings and synthetic assets, while available assets are only 107 million in external liquidity. TCB stated that Thorchain's borrowing obligations are fulfilled by minting and selling Rune tokens, a design that has led to high reflexivity, exacerbating the problem. After paying $4 million in Rune liabilities yesterday, the protocol has accrued an additional millions in Rune debt. Validator nodes have paused network operations, are voting on a restructuring plan. Thorchain faces two options. First, to maintain the status quo, where about 5 to 7% of the value will be withdrawn by the first exiters, causing Rune to continue to decline. Oh, motherfucker. That does not sound healthy. Yeah, she's on an uptrend right now, so. Retaining valuable parts through bankruptcy restructuring, a gradual payment creditors without affecting the protocol's viability. TCB recommends adopting the second option, protecting liquidity. How did this happen? How the hell can this happen? I don't know. Yeah, I want to see on the news. According to Pan News, Thorchain is currently facing insolvency, as disclosed by ex-user TCB. Platform liabilities include 97 million in loans. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Thorchain is considering two options: maintaining the status quo, which would allow early exiters to extract about 7% of their value and lead to a decline in Rune. That does not sound healthy. We're having a Rune crisis. I was so. Well, right now we got some bullish divergence, and we got it. It actually can come up. We're at a bottom area. I would feel stupid selling here with the FUD news. But I am going to put me a little stop loss below this guy. If she wants to go any lower, she's going to have to go lower without me. That's what I'm thinking right now. Because I don't want to ride this sucker down to nothing at all. And I can still get out halfway decent here. I bought it a lot cheaper. I bought it cheaper than where we are, so. Huh. Yeah. I think I'm going to put me a little stop loss in to protect my little butt. Put my stop loss in at one. I'm gonna go 189. Don't you dare start coming down, you little freak. Well, that sucks, Rune. And there you go. That's crypto. EW. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate the support. I would give you hand clappies, but my hand clappies is not working right now. I don't know why. Why, hand clappy, are you not working? That's not it, Sean. Now we don't have hand clappies here either. Sean, you broke the hand clappies. No more hand clappies. That was your first super on the live stream. Hey, congratulations. Hey, awesome. Thank you very much for your support. Can you take a look at Dogecoin? I sure can. I sure can. Almost at my $2 target for Melania. Oh, man. What's the new ticker for Trump on CoinEX? They had a real Trump until today. Closed positions automatic. Yeah, they took my position down off of spot margin and all this other stuff, and they just made it. It was so there was the MAGA coin they called Trump on CoinEX, and then when we had the real Trump coin, apparently it's got to be Trump. So they're trying to restructure those two, and they're putting leverage on both. They're putting spot margin on both of them, and probably perpetuals on them too. All right. Clap, clap. He broke it again, John. I know. Thank you for the info and all you do on the show. Great knowledge and great entertainment. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. And Peppy. All right, let me take a look at Solana real quick, and we'll go finish going down the list here. Solana, probably Binance would be a good chart. Hey, you remember that I said, I know it sounds crazy to draw these high targets up here until that one day. Until that one day. Here, let's leave the little lines in there. Look, that was a blue line. That's a measured move right there. Nailed it. Nailed it. All right, so we got to do the thing for the algorithm. Got to help the algorithm here. Make it nice, big, and pretty so you can't miss it. It was also at the top of this dotted trend line, and where they where they intersected. I found that amazing. Right at the crosshairs is right where we spiked up. It actually spiked up just a wee bit, or a wee smidgen above it. 295. For Solana. This is supposed to be clappy clappies. Yay! 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 All right. And here we go. And that's the results that you can have out of measured moves if you're careful with them. Because what I see some people doing, they're taking crazy ass measured moves. Some of the instructors out here, they'll take a crazy ass measured move. They will put it anywhere where they think there's a breakout, and it doesn't matter where. And then sometimes you'll see them do something like that. And you'll see price come up a little bit, and then all of a sudden, all this idea is forgotten. We forget that. We go find the new flag Draw another crazy measure move. Put it at somewhere and do this. Come back the next day, all that is forgotten. We're doing another flag with another, that's what you see. I try to do it a little different. I try to actually keep these things on here and try to do them as precise as I can. And this is the results I get from being being anal about it, and being picky about it. Gets me these results. So see if we can keep getting these results. Let's copy this image and we'll put this over in the vanity wall and we'll get on with our charting here. So, nailed it. Measure move rocks, man. Woohoo! Nailed it. All right, so let's get rid of all of this. Well, not all of it. Let's get rid of this stuff, noisy stuff. All right. So what now for you, Solana? You made a higher high too. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I moved something. Move it back. I don't know what you are though. I don't know why I have you there. Take that off. So upward channel, very steep channel. It's been respecting that, and eventually it will not. So get ready for that. Or whenever that happens. You can also look at this little guy here, because it looks like we got one of those guys. Ooh, yeah, our 272, and even you got a little bit above it, didn't you? Did you hit the? No, you didn't hit any of the other ones. Okay, still counts. So we are due for a retracement. So now we're looking for a 382 first and a 618 following that. We came down a 0.5. I'm gonna have to start including the 0.5s. That's been happening a lot. When they first start out, they're sneaking up and their first candle is coming back to a 0.5 Fibonacci, and then we're coming back and reclaiming this. So you got to look careful. You might be assuming that, we're bouncing off a 382. We are catching it, and we got a good move, but we got to calculate it from the 0.5 Fibonacci, which is telling us that this little zone right here is now a very real possible target. Wow, 345 out of Solana, and we still got targets over here at 322. We got some other things going on. We didn't meet that gorgeous measure move right there. We're above the daily non-moving average, so I cannot speak badly about this one at all. Let's go do it. Go do it, Solani. We're going to go from the wick to candle bodies, and there's our trend line. That's an example that I'm trying to use in the stream earlier, the charts crew, and I found one example that we did film, but I couldn't find another one. But that's an example where I would start from a wick and go to a candle body, and here it shows on the daily. Let's go to the 4 hour and see how that translates, and it's mostly from bodies on that one, and I'm cool with that. You can tighten it up on a smaller time frame if you need to. The angle should be there. The angle should be there. And we got this idea right here. Are you pinching the tip? Well, that's the trend. That's just what we got for the angle. That's what we got. Does look like a tip pincher. Yeah, possibly got a bull flag to the upside. And we should get the same thing we got. We already did that, right? Yeah. Plus it's there. Roll the bull flag idea, and it takes us just a wee bit right up in the same area, just not as precise as. Did I screw that up? All right, so Solana looks like she's wanting to try to break out. Get the non-moving average over the 21 on the 4-hour here. It's like we can glance off this Ichimoku cloud. We just got to respect this trend line right here. Nice, Solana. I believe we are in we were in price discovery. Now we're back in new all-time high for Solana. We nailed it. Woo! Yeah. Let's take a look at SafeMoon. That's still a thing, huh? Where are you? Oh, this is one hub Solana. Ooh, she's taking a turn from this one, isn't she? This looked really good right there. Now we got to worry if we're going to come back on this one down here. We looked at this one last night. She looked like she could be getting up past the area, past the point of control there, but apparently not. Looks like we might be coming back down to 14 something cents on this coin. I guess I should take this one and put that. This is one hub sol. Let me do an update. That was a request from last night. All right. Oh, that's not the right picture. Not the right picture. Copy image. Paste the image. That's not it. Oh gosh darn it. Sean, we're having a boomer moment. Okay, I'm going to copy the image. And we're going to paste it right here. And there we go. There it is. All right, so we were looking for SafeMoon. Oh, we got SafeMoon on Solana. Okay. Well, she went up and then she went down. Way down. To the bottom. Down to the bottom. Well, she can only go up from here, you would hope. She's so close to zero that can only go up from here. Best that I can give is at the moment accumulation 382. Yeah. I mean, short term, which would be very short term because we're on the 50-minute time frame. Where are you? Where are you, man? Oh, for the love of... You're here, right? No. You're here? There you are, rectangle. So I was just looking for a rectangle. I know the 618, yeah, the 618 is going to come into... I would look for this area right through here. For short-term targets. $618 comes in there. Well, it's got them over here. I don't think we got anything obstructing the screen tonight, do we? Yeah, right there. And what kind of gains would that be? She's moving right now. Oh, snap! 300? Oh, you got a 5 to 6x just getting up there. It's on Radium? pardon me while my Degens does something. Please look the other way. This is not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening. This is so new. It's so unprofessional right now. I see an opportunity. I want to take it. Phantom wallet. I was going to throw like $50 in this. $50. See if we can turn it into 250. Well, let's see if we can get a swap to go through first, though, right? This is Safe Moon. Safe Moon. Not Sad Moon, Safe Moon. Safe Moon. I'm searching. Where you at, Safe Moon? Oh, there's 3 of them there. That just makes it all the better. Just make that all the better. There's Jupiter. Let's try it through Jupiter. So man, radium, man, I wish I had not missed out on radium. I had some, and I didn't have the conviction for it. And I think I still had a few, but not enough to make it. Man, that's like $7 or $8 right now. I didn't know that Jupiter Exchange was. So one of them's on pump.fun. Let's find the right contract. What contract am I looking at here? So you got to make sure you get the right one. Oh, it is a pump.pump. It starts at AA. I mean, I'm counting like 10 or 20 safe moons that look identical. That's what sucks. This is what happened to Binance Chain. Why Binance Chain is not popular as much anymore, because they just kept copying all the memes and coins over there, and making bootlegs and stuff like that on Binance Chain. So we got a reputation as being a rug pull chain, and I'm afraid Solana may start doing this. If they don't find a way to reel that in, I can't find the contract. This is it. Let me pull a trick. I'm going to paste it here. Well, then I'm going to use my phone to go there and copy that. I do this all the time. Oh, there we go. And copy it. Now plug it into my Phantom wallet so I can get the right contract address. So I won't get scammed by these little suckers over here. Wish I could show this on screen. There we go. AA, that's it right there. I'm actually going to use Solana. I'm going to use 0.25. That's about $64. And just swap because I missed. She's probably already moving. She's already moving. Confirm, yeah. Let's see if we got that to go through. Slippage reached. Gosh darn it, man. You guys suck. All right, I'm going to try USDC and just do $50. $50. Let's do it. Come on, Safe Moon. Let's let this stuff go through. There's usually a sell tax when you sell these things, right? There was on the original Safe Moon. All right, yay! I got me some Safe Moon on Solana. Let's see if she can get up there. Did we post this? Safe Moon. Oh, put too many O's in there. On Solana. There we go. Oh, we got Safe Moon. And if she can regain where she's up here, I mean, that was just these targets. I can moonbag this, and what if she comes back up to these areas, and we're talking about doing, you know, like 100x. It could happen. This was all today. It lost all this, or was it today? All this is like brand new. Risky, but much better to buy here than buy up here. Don't you go down. Don't you go down, Safe Moon. Don't you go down. All right, let's take a look at Doge. Alrighty, looks like we didn't hit 33, and that would have been a full double bottom. What did you do? Did you 886 us? I think she 886 just got that deep retrace. Why didn't we have that marked? That's exactly what she did. She came down to give us an 886 retracement. Right there. I don't think I need this. That's distracting. Sort of major trend line there. So we're bouncing off the 200 moving average here on the 4 hour. Could see us coming up to about 37 cents there for Doge. Oh, I did that wrong. Gonna pull from, well, what I'm looking at right now is this one. And it's suggesting we can come up to 38 cents. And these are normal ranging prices for Doge. It was last time too. Between 36, 38, and 40. And then we got to 42 and 48. I can't remember. We hit the 50s. But it seems to respect the same price areas. Like every cycle. So we're hoping that would have been a breakout, but if she came back in. Let's check her on the daily to make sure we're okay. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I know price is down below these moving averages, but look, that 9 is way up here. 21 starting to roll over. We get a bounce here. We got a red cloud that's welcome up with a little sliver of green. I like what I'm seeing here, actually. I think we can bounce back. I think Doge is getting ready to bounce back. She had 34 cents. Pretty good. And here we are right now in the 15-minute time frame. She's already showing some positive signs here, bouncing off this area. That looks good. Just got to reclaim the 200 moving average, come up here. This sucks that flip, but we can come up here. I see that 38 cent hitting. I believe I can see her hitting. She can come up, but she probably won't get much past that on the first go around. I don't know what Trog is, but MEXC has it. This is what it looks like on the daily. So another one that might be in a good cheap area. Trog. More than likely a meme coin. Oh man, look at that high wick. I can't do anything with that right now. We'll put a Fibonacci here. We'll come down to the smaller time frame, get some more noise, see how it's reacting. Yeah. So rules of the game are anything below this red line is the juicy prices to accumulate. What I like to do also is take another Fibonacci. Oops, my bad, did that wrong. I want to go from top to bottom of that one, and I want to mark that little guy too with the little red line, because below that was, and where we are right now, is the juiciest places to buy, in my personal opinion. Trog, trade. Oh, this is traders. No. I was looking at my indicators. I got sidetracked. So we're looking to come up here, and all these areas look really good. We're always going with the 618. Get used to it. Looks like the 0.5 and 382 are both all this little area. I'm going to go with the 0.5 because Ichimoku Cloud likes the 0.5. So let's imagine, if we will, we get in now or soon. If we get after a signal, needs to break above the 9-moving average. That's a moonbag territory right there. 100% gains, 171% gains, 230. These got some nice potential. So you can get about dang near 4x just by getting up here to the 618.000072. It's at 0.0000188 right now. That's kind of interesting. We're going to and let's look at our indicators here. Got the green dot right here on Market Cipher right now. Gosh darn it, I don't have X. Are you on CoinEx? You guys make me want to FOMO and all kinds of stuff. Oh, I see a super chat from Matty Ghost. I gotta address that immediately. I'm sorry, Matty, I didn't see that. This is Trog. Are you on here? Trogalog? Would you happen to be on Big Unix by chance? I kind of doubt it, but I'm gonna look. No Trog. Okay. What was the other one? Oh, we already did the other one. MACD, 4 hour. She wants to rock and roll. First dark blue candle saying, Let us take this little guy. Put him over here in the trading group. This is Trog, T-R-O-G. Mexi. Hello. Looks like an interesting Degen play to me. And I want to find out a little bit about you. Are you over here? I'm sure you probably will be. Trog. Trog the frog. Oh, we're a now we got it with Wrapped ETH version 2. It's on Solana. I can't tell what's real and what's not. We're at 0.000018. Trog. Oh, that looks like you right here. None of the other ones match up with this price. So you can get it on Uniswap. Are you matching my price action here? That was interesting. It's on Uniswap though, right? I think I'll have to put that on the back burner. I can't. Gosh darn it! I got some pretty good games though. And then looking at this, did not see that before. What kind of gains is that? Or maybe we did. Maybe we did. It just looks. Oh, we didn't. We don't have that on our chart. How are you only 300% there? Or maybe, okay, that's you then. I'm in the full hour. That's Shaw. You're Thlecro dog. Okay. So we yeah, that was your high. It looks like it's in an interesting place. I like it. Let me go take care of the super chat. There we go. Matty Ghost, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I would normally have clappy hands, but for some reason they're not working. Work, clappy hands. We're looking at Swift C. Is that? Let's see. Let's see. Coinbase has got it. CoinEX doesn't have enough liquidity. I guess we're going to Coinbase or OKX. They would probably have the best price history. Let's go with OKX. Oh, nice. Let's zoom out to the weekly here. Nice. Oh, okay. Elliot seems to think you are in a ABC correction. Clearly, that just looks crazy, Elliot. And now here on this one, you think you already did your ABC correction on the 4 hour. See how subjective that is on Elliot? Elliot wave theory. What we're going to do is I'm going to fibber out a little bit. Nice. That was a hell of a run. Look at 0786 or retracement. Well, if we're going to do it, let's do it right. Well, let's get some of them Moonboy nailed it targets going on right here. Boom. I'm actually going to move you down just a hair. Actually, I may just watch you. Put some short-term targets here too. Actually, I'd like to put that 886, but I feel like I'm just getting too many areas. But that 886 can actually hit. I'm going to put her on there anyway. So depending on which one of these hit before we go to correction tells us just how bullish she is, really. Alright, so there's the targets. The ones I'm really looking for. I'm looking for this guy. And this guy. And the 618, it might blast through that one. It might blast through that. Those are the main ones I'm looking for, though. And from where we are now, which is a horrible place to jump in because it's already taken off, but it can still make gains. I won't recommend buying the tops. Could make up to 100% gains to that target. Target getting sleepy. And this is on the daily. Let's come down to 4 hours, see what you're looking at right here. I think I'll keep it on the daily. Alright, this is Swift coin to Tether. I got it on OKX. Is that a candle body? Nope. It's not. It's a wick, but it might be something. Let's see. If we go to candle bodies. Yeah, that, okay. So taking it to candle bodies there for a channel idea, looks like it bounced out and respected that area right here, and then we lost it. Now we're regaining it. We're back in and in the middle of a cloud. That can be a nice little bear trap idea. I guess you could say that. Breaking back into a trend line. You had a breakout of this guy. Which I read more as a channel than a fallen wedge, and some people would kind of pinch the tip a little bit, and they say, "Look, it's a fallen wedge to the upside." And okay, you play it either way. I mean, the idea, the fallen wedgie is just a channel with a partial decline, which is squeezing in. They do the same thing, baby. The same thing. So you can't be wrong if you go with the channel. In fact, you are more right in more cases when it comes to these patterns. If you will zoom, if you can find a channel, I mean, it'll make a difference. I really do believe that. It has for me. It has for me. And I fought that tooth and nail. No, your channel idea sucks. Don't like it. It's boring. Where's all the funky little patterns? Where's this pattern and that pattern to the upside and all those little, and just zoom out, and you just works better. Just works better. Did we ever post this guy? I don't think we did. So should be able to see those pretty good. I'm just going to post it. Well, yeah. Breakout, wait for confirmation. Should always wait for confirmation. That would be a candle opening, a new candle opening. Of course, we're on the daily. We're doing the setup here on the daily. You can come to a 4 hour, and we still don't have a confirmation even on the 4 hour. I would wait for at least we need a candle. See, this is what it can do. It can come up. This never confirmed. It never opened a candle above that. And if you don't see it, then you can get caught up in this stuff, and that's not fun. When you think or you realize I bought the top. I bought the top again. Damn it! I bought the freaking top again. If you wait for a breakout, you may not buy that top. You might be getting in right before the pump. What you're really hoping for. Besides, this was curving up parabolically. Those usually don't last. Well, this one just wants to go straight up right now. Should probably come back for a retest. Retest idea is always good. She might come back to 92, maybe. But what you want to see... Can we draw a little candle? We just want to see a little candle on its own right here. A little baby blue candle that sucks for a candle, but we're going to pretend. You just want to see what that opens above it. Right, like that. And once you get that, then woo. So she might have to, price might come back down and do that. We'll see. I don't know. Or maybe she'll just open a brand new candle, right? It'll open up, and Kanashi will open up at halfway. So we'd open up looking like that. Once that confirms, and you just got 2 hours to wait for that confirmation on this time frame. Did you confirm what? You've confirmed one on the 1 hour. Now, if you're a degen, you might say, well, the 1 hour confirmed it for me. Let's go with it. Okay. You can, but you're being more degen than safe, and I can't say anything bad about it because I do that at times. So just know, just know. All right. So, do we ever post this dang thing? I keep talking about it, but I don't find myself doing it. Yeah. Stop talking about it if you're not going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I'm going to copy that image. I'm going to come over here. I figured figure this is a way that, you know, for you guys watching, if a coin that we go over, I can document it and we put it in a trade setup group. You know, if it's got a good trade setup or something, or a decent one, put it over there, and then we got it documented. And I forgot what price target he said, and, you know. This is a Swift coin. Nice targets. All right. Let's make sure that's readable. Yeah, you can see that. See the targets right there. Cool. I like that idea. Let's take a look at Peppy. I guess we'll look at Binance. Oh, Peppy, what are you doing? What are you doing, Peppy? What happened to you? Don't do it. There's that freaking pattern again. So we came down, where were we, the 4 hour? Let's go with the daily. 4 hour, we got our bigger moving averages there, the 800 that we're trying to break back above. We got some bearish crosses there. Let's erase it and figure out what's going on. Elliot thinks you're in an ABC correction. I kind of agree with what he's got here with that 200 moving average area, the 618 Fibonacci at 0.0000001328 area. And then what that means, ABC correction, that we're correcting and then we start pumping up again, like what we did here, or here, it's something like that. You're in a very, very interesting pattern idea. I'm going to cut through some of that stuff. Or maybe I'll just use these lines instead. So we've got a bearish megaphone pattern, which is fun to play because they can bounce off of here and go to the great heights and all this other stuff. So if we're doing an ABC correction, getting ready to start a new 5-wave up idea. Elliot, from where you pulled your 618 from down here? Yeah, okay. Elliot pulled his 618 from the very bottom to the very top properly. So you have the option of doing that. I recommend that you always check that. That's whatever time frame you're on. You come to the weekly, you'd be seeing, oh, there's the bottom of the whole thing. Or the monthly. Well, it looks a little bit more clear that that's your bottom. But you can also do for just the impulse wave idea too. Now this has got the extra top, and this would be the impulse wave. You can use that one, and look, we got it too. When you add the other one on top, now you're taking this whole range and you get something just a wee bit different. It's also always good to tune up your fibs, make sure you got some confidence there, and there is some. Really. Previous one worked very well too. So we could be bouncing off this area. Hopefully we will. It's got a good chance if we're going to look for something with a steeper falling wedgie. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. Do we have confluence? We got a little bit. Yeah, I see it there. So likely we've got a bottom. Maybe. It's not. We're not yet sure just yet. We need to wait really. And I think I'm going to do that. Oh, I'll leave these targets up there. Those are the sweet ones. And then 618 is always worth waiting on. Always worth waiting on. If we can bounce here and go higher, that would be 59%. Up here is a sweet spot. 140, 138% gains up to 156% gains. Not bad. Still, remember, we're always that chance we can come down to the bottom of the trend line. Always that chance, and it's pointing toward maybe around here. If she still respects this trend line idea. It may take her a while to get. I don't know. We just have to see. Hopefully we get a bounce here, but you do have some bearish crossings here on the daily, the 9 over the 100. We can recover from that. I do like 300, 200, 100. I like the way the moving averages are stacked. So what gets wicked often gets candlestick. That seems to be what we're having played out. There's a big Ichimoku cloud here. There's a good chance we can bounce here. So let me come to the smaller time frames and see if it's showing signs. She's trying. She's got a good chance here. Let's see if it happens. If not, then we go lower, and that sucks. For Pepe. The Pepe coin. Just going to put some price labels up there. Let's copy that image and post her over into the group. Well, this is Pepe. 4 hour chart. Swing target. All right, so on Telegram, let's see. You got this little search thing over there. Now, when I put a chart setup up there, I put the $ and ticker signal. So if you ever need to search for a coin, let's say, I don't know. Oh God, there'll be a bunch of Bitcoin. Let's search it. And then you can pull up all the charts and get the latest ones. It should start with the latest ones I put. So you can search for your coins that way if you didn't know. That's one of the beautiful things I like about Telegram. I'm not sure what Discord does, but Telegram does do that. And then you'll pull it up right there and pull the chart up. And if we wanted to go with, what was it, Safe Moon? So I always try to put, there's a few of them I didn't put the $ in front of, but that helps when you do that. So if anybody wants to post charts over there, that's just, and there we are, Safe Moon. And so if you didn't know that, now you do. It makes it a lot easier to find the things if you're looking for a trade setup. So, did Dog put anything out about this one or that one? You just go type the $ and whatever the coin is, like a Trog. Did we put out anything on Trog? Oh, well, it did at 12.23 right there. Right there she is. Just thought I'd mention that. Let me come back to the chat. Hey, Dog, just got home from mining fiat. You got time to look at Litecoin possibly? I sure do. I know I ask every night, but you're a great help, sir. Oh, I appreciate that. Let me write it down before I forget. Because I do forget. Have to be reminded sometimes. All right. Is that on Pump Fund? It was a Pump Fund. The Madigos, yeah, it was a Pump Fund coin. Was that the correct one? Safe Moon don't look too safe to me. It's never looked too safe to me, and it hasn't been too. I guess I don't know what the deal is, but it's a new Safe Moon on Solana or whatever. I think Safe Moon was just listed on Max C about 45 minutes ago. Supposedly, Trog has linked to Trump and he owns over half the supply. Says the rumors. Interesting. Okay. Jedi flip-flops. Oh my god, we got a 2 hour and 20-minute stream. I may have to... Can you check PLTR? Is that crypto? It looks like Palantir stock. Swiftcoin exploding. Is it now? Holy crap! Well, I missed my FOMO moment, didn't I? I was going to do it. Oh, okay. Well, that happens. Gosh darn it. Oh, this is a 4-hour chart? Oh, this is the 15-minute. Is this a... Where's the... We did you over here, didn't we? We got you over here. We went with OKX. Yeah. Yep, there she is. Well, I guess that 1 hour confirmation was all you needed. Wow, that's nice. That's really nice. Safe burn. Man, this one had some good target areas, right? Yeah. Well, awesome. So we should be headed here. Should be headed toward that guy. All right, let's take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin, I like Spot. They wouldn't have the history on it. I like having the history. I probably charted it here though. I did. So Litecoin, where you at, baby? Are you? You're still right at the. Hey, look, it's right at the area that we had our line at. We don't need that anymore. Daily chart. I want to zoom out to the 3-day. There's a lot of noise. Still working on this possible triple bottom pattern. She's not really even played out just yet, or even. I guess she confirmed. Okay. Checking my fibs, make sure I got you lined up nice. I can tweak her just a little bit more. I'll do it. So we haven't broke out of this. When we get past 128, 129 area, we should be clearing for start getting up to these bigger targets. 227. Got a measure move here at 253 and a 618 at 270. Measure move, I believe, was from this, yeah, triple bottom. I put a note there so I can remember. All right, that worked out pretty good. All right, I'm proud of myself because a lot of times I forget. Yeah, I've also got something like this. Yeah, I got a resistance trend line right there. That's going to be a little problem. Unless she breaks out of it. We're on the 3-day. 3-day recently got the bullish cross here, the 50 moving average cross in the yellow 200, the blue line cross in the yellow one. That is the golden cross. It could be. Yeah, you might be working on a double top situation here. We got to save that. Although, when you zoom in on the 3-day, right here, woo, zoom in. I'm zooming. We're zooming in right here, zooming in. And we got the 9 above the 21, and they're just laying on top of each other right there, like two lovers in the sun, just crisscrossing and whatever. And the 9 mounted the 21 and just started pounding away to the upside. So that's good. I like that on a big time frame like that. That's kind of cool. What's going on here? That was too giant. Well, that's too big. On the daily, she looked like she want to cross, right, bears? But that's the she can, or it might be duck lips. 9 is above price. We don't like that. Need to be above the 9. But you got the 21 crossing the 50. That's good. A red cloud and be above it. Little sliver. I like what I'm seeing. I like that. I like that. So we're looking at a breakout of this and a possible retest. Now keep that in mind. It could come down here. It may have already knocked it out with that wick, finding support, but it could come down here too. It could happen. Don't want it to happen, but it could happen. So we'll pull out a fib, see where we're hanging. 618's been holding for 2 separate times. We wicked down there, and that's promising. 21 moving out. Okay, that's cool. We could do it. We could do that. Somebody's getting sleepy. And we're going to put this target right there. For the note takers out there, when you pull the Fibonacci from swing low to swing high, oh, let me tighten you up there a little bit. When you pull a Fibonacci to swing low to swing high, tell me where I want to buy, and we confirm a bounce off the 618 area like we may be doing right here. The 1.272 fib extension that you add onto your fibs, it's a go-to. It's mathematically a go-to. Oops. When you take the 1618, the square root of it is a 1.27. There's some harmonic things going here with some special mystic math. The sacred geometry stuff starts coming into play. That's why WD Gang knocked this out of the park, in my personal opinion. He was a Freemason too, a 33rd degree actually, so he would know about that old sacred geometry. So we got our target up here at 153 for our higher target. It's always good to get some other targets, and right there, 236. Big fib is also the 618 of this pull, saying that's going to be a nice little place that we might find a little resistance. Maybe we didn't before, but we might on the second. I don't know. It's a good target to take up there. It's not. This strong is about 10%. This one over here from where we are now is 33%. But if you've already been in Litecoin, then it's just a little extra bonus. So we're in this pattern up here. I would expect us to come up here, tap it, and then you should get a bigger pullback. Probably back down here about 111. Maybe. We can kind of guesstimate, I guess. About 115-ish. Close to the same area. Litecoin right there. We got PLTR. I don't know what that is. unless it's the stock Palantir. How's Rune doing? I gotta check that real quick. Was Palantir a stock? Rune, you're at 220? You're at 220. Did you get rejected there? Are you trying to make a comeback? I believe I'm going to have to seriously consider if I'm going to be holding Rune anymore after that news. You got the, I think that was a bearish retest, possibly. Pardon me for a moment, I've got to start safeguarding my position here. I did not sell when I read the news or anything like that. I'm waiting to see if she can get she may be getting a bearish retest. She's above the 9, so kind of hoping we got something better than that. But this does not look good. That looks promising for 1 hour. 200 cross the 360. There might be, maybe we can get back up here. I'd like to see us get back to around $3 or something. Please come back and test. I would love to see a retest of 3.3. Are you trying to do that? You needs to, Rune. You needs to. What you got going on? She's trying to clear. If she can clear that 236 area, we might have some hope of that. Might have some hope of that. She's trying. Yes. Okay. I will probably be looking to exit my Rune position because I'm not going to play this game. I'm not going to play that game anymore. All right. So we were looking at PLTR. Now I think it's Palantir. I think it's a stock, but I'm going to check over here. PLTR. Oh, well, we got, okay, Palantir on Solana. Is that what we're looking at? If so, we'll take a look at that. The meme coin. There's a Palantir meme coin. Which, I mean, she's trying. $618 holding. Okay. Oh, geez, I can't do anything with that. It's too big. That's what she said. Shut up, Sean. All right, so PLTR on Radium. That's just what I got from where we are. Only got 3 touch points there. So this is an idea. I'm trying to identify the channel that we're in there. So from where we are to up there, that's about 60% gains. That's not bad. Whoops, wrong one. $25 people hanging out. Glad to have you here. Let's see, contract address. I'm going to copy that. Oops. There we go, contract. All right, Elon AI. Set point 0002861. I don't like these guys. And a 0.5. Ooh, that would suck. She's a little tricky, a little tricky. I'm hoping the harmonics played out. There's her. Just gonna have trouble getting over this area a little bit. A little stumble. Okay, Palantir. Or Elon AI. So it looks like we're finding a bounce here. 886 retracement, deep retracement after all this mess. Still looking at this sideways. It may be an. So we're in a channel that hopefully we'll break out of. It needs to. But short term, I'm looking for it to come up, test this area. That's about 80. Wow, that's 86% gains to get there. That's amazing. 225% to get this target. 330. It's crazy how you can go from one coin that's just making like 10-20% and go to another one, pull it up the same amount of time and making 300% just because they're at a bottom, low market cap coins. These are high risk, but these are where you can make some big gains. This is what the Degens do to make the big gains. And you don't have to put too much. I mean, you can look and see what people are putting into these things, right? The average. Can we not? There we go. I think here we go. $89, $500, $200, $280, $58, $30, $40, $30, $10, $50. Most of them are putting very, very little, or they're just nibbling in here and there every once in a while. Small amounts. There's one for $1,000, $2,500. But most of them are small orders, and that's exactly how you should play these things, in my personal opinion. Unless you just, ballsy and you've done it for a while and you're like, oh, I'm pretty good at this meme guessing thing. But this is the daily. So we come to the 1 hour, or let's go to the 4 hour. Looking good. She's trying to get her higher and trying to confirm a double bottom idea here. I like it. Did we post this one? Did we post it? I don't think so. Elon AI on Solana. Elon AI on Solana. Let's see, let's get the contract address, copy that. And this is the 4 hour. All right, guys, so I've been going for 2 hours and 43 minutes, and that's way too long. It's past my bedtime for a man that didn't get any sleep last night. So I am going to have to go and do that, and I'm going to have to look at Rune and figure out what the hell I'm going to do with my Rune. With me Rune Bagses. Hoping she can make a come up there. So there's some bad news about Rune. Apparently they're finding themselves in bankruptcy. Jesus. I mean, come on. How does that happen? How does that happen to a blockchain project? All right. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If I didn't get to your coin, I apologize, but it's just, I'm too slow. I'm a no boomer. I'm slow at it. We could just call everything in flags to the upside because that's popular. But I like to actually go in depth and try to figure out what these things are going to do so that we can come back and we can post things over into the vanity section of the where we nailed it. Nailing these tops. All right. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. See you again tomorrow night. Trade wisely, take it carefully. I always do like to end the stream looking at Bitcoin on the smaller time frames, and she's still at 104,900. Oh, 105,000. Is it for real? Do we still have how's our trade doing over here on BitUnix? Are we still in it? Did we get stopped out or anything crazy? Zerebro, futures. How you doing, futures? We are still in it. We're up a whole $3 on this 12. This account, we just moved $100 over here. It's all we're working with is $100. And now our balance is up to 105. Woo! Feel all that money coming in. And we didn't have any luck finding anything on spot to get into that we looked at tonight. I am in some Cerebro over here. Which is just taking a freaking dumpy poo. You better double bottom out there, but Cerebro, she's a cheap. She's at 14.8. All right, and Bitcoin still hanging in there on the 6-minute time frame. Need to draw a trend line. 1 humpy, 2 humpy. Let's hope we get a 3 more humpy and then we get a dumpy. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for everything. I'll see you tomorrow night. Sean, take us out. Not that. Put the gun away. No. Not that. I didn't mean take us out that way. No. Okay. Hey, Sean. All right. Let's have a tickle party and stop it. All right, tickle party. Stop. Not the feet. Not the turkey meat. I need the feet. So we make our living from the feet, Sean. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, he's a mean tickler.
Yeah. That's what I do, Road Dog. I'm a tickle beast.
No one's go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up.
Check out my new Glock.
Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out.
Put the Glock away.
If I got it, they got it. Fairly strong.
That's a big Glock.
No, thank you.
I pride myself on always carrying, always wielding a big Glock. Is that because you don't wield a... Don't even go there, Road Dog. Wife's already had that conversation with me. I hear there's surgery, Sean. For my Glock, if you want to call it that.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. Yeah. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too.
Guys, have a good night.
How? Well, that hurt my feelings.
Oh, gee, Sean. You're so sensitive.
Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam.
Good night, John Boy.